Hello everyone, my name is Naxius, and today I'm recording something a little bit different than anything you've probably seen me play on the channel. Um, but there's a very specific set of circumstances that led up to this moment. As anyone who's followed me on Twitch knows, I've discussed how ever since picking it up last October, I've been a big Dead by Daylight fan. It's the first game that I've ever kind of dove into and put a lot of energy into since World of Warcraft. And one of the first games in a long time that I was checking out forums and Reddit posts because I was just getting that much into the fandom. However, I discovered that the Dead by Daylight community is a little thirsty. Despite the fact the villains in the game are usually giant serial killer people that are disfigured or malformed or anything like that, doesn't stop people from being thirsty apparently. And unlike most companies that would try to distance themselves a little from that section of the fandom, the developers of Dead by Daylight have simply just leaned into it. And that is why we will be playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I think every day we stray further from God. But I can't call myself a Dead by Daylight fan and not dive into this nonsense. So, what do you say, guys? Why don't we hop in here? I have seen none of this. I just loaded it up and went to the settings. Let's just take a look and see what we have in store. So, new game. Oh, a new file. What shall we call you? Well, we'll go by my gamer tag. Next is cool. What? There's a character limit? Well, my jokes are fucking ruined, apparently. Alright. Just next, then. I'm already displeased with the loading screen time. I mean, how much graphic fidelity are we working with here? Okay, I just start on a beach. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. So I'm not just starting on a beach, I am washed up on a beach. Okay. I have no memory of how I got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. This seems like a really odd opening for a dating simulator, don't you think? Oh, I've washed up on a beach with no memory. By God, I'm horny. I just need to just absolutely lay pipe while I deal with my amnesia. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. But again, horny. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? I'm sorry, is there a narrator? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. The ocean has a drift, guys. We're laying in the dad jokes already. I like it. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Naxius, may I continue? Yes, you may. Whoever the fuck you are. Please go on. Please go on. Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Obvious precursor to the thirst traps I'm going to run into, right? A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race to your mind. Where are you? How'd you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. I see they're going for the meta strategy. My big fear with this game is that they're going to try and take it... I'm not expecting them to take this seriously, But, like, I'm afraid they're going to throw it in my face every, like, 2 minutes that this is a joke, so... Come on, guys, if you're going to do this, you lean into it. You lean into it, and you just take it on the chin. Just, guys, we're going to let you screw these killers, and whatever happens, happens. What will you do? Well, I mean, the only logical thing is to see what the rest of that face looks like. I mean, you clean it up a little bit. It's a good face, right? You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Coin? There is no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor, dead soul. I mean, with the exchange rate these days, that could be a really good coin. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Is the ocean hitting on me? I think I'm being hit on by the ocean. Okay. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. I'm distracted from my amnesia because, damn it, guys, I could be rich. This thing is made of 1/8 of an ounce of gold. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Well, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? On what? No, this is my coin. No thanks. Look, I'm going to level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday. I've been looking all over for it. You dropped it in the mouth of a dead person's head. I don't think that happens by accident, so I'm going to go ahead and say that you're bullshitting me. See? Even in-game me knows that this is ridiculous, okay? Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. It's mine. Be that way, then. I will. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Wilson! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please! You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Well, hello there. Oh, what a fuckboy. Hello there. Pretty sure this woman's dead. And, I didn't realize I had this fetish, but apparently I'm into dead chicks, so... 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. They're all in, like, various poses already, are they? I mean, Trapper here is literally hovering in midair, and, I mean, he's blinking, so... It's not like a freeze frame. He's literally hovering in midair. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out here. I wonder what is giving that away. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once as you are completely paralyzed. Hello? Why did I give him that voice? I don't know. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. I don't know. Not feeling the Wraith. Not feeling it. What a fuckboy, man. What do you do? Now, see, faced in real life with what I'm seeing in front of me, I think the say nothing, do nothing, the fight or flight thing comes in, and I'm just gonna freeze up, honestly. But since we are in a game, and I don't have to fear for my safety, it's a dating simulator. So we'll just we'll casually toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. No, I'm giving these people just odd voices because in the game they never actually talk. They have just varying states of like going ugh when you drop a pallet on them. I'm pretty sure the huntress has like a deeper, murderous voice than what I'm doing here. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Her one hand. Holding the whole volleyball. You look up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. This woman could crush me with her thighs. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. I'll be the judge of that. Don't tell me how to feel. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Naxis. You were made for this. I was made to have sexy times with 4 giant, destructive creatures. That's really what I was brought into this world to do. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derail the game by showing up, nitwit. Sorry? I apologize. I guess you're also a nitwit. Frankly, I think, given what this man is clearly capable of, judging by the blood-soaked hands he has, calling me a nitwit seems like a pretty tame thing. I think I'd rather that than whatever the hell happened to this person. Look, it's best to just go with what the trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. I agree. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. I mean, truer words have never been spoken. Besides, you seem a lot more interested than a silly game. Okay, so the Huntress is usually the one that's been hitting on me the most here, and this woman terrifies me with just her powerful energy. This woman could destroy me. What's your deal, bro? Brings you here? You mean you're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Okay, we've got a jock on our hands. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. I'm trying to decide how you can look at this and be attracted to it. I can at least see the other 3 a little bit. I mean, he may not, he doesn't exactly have the prettiest of faces, but damn, he looks like he can take care of you. But this, I'm not feeling this. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? I would prefer no. But if you're asking if you have the ability to do so, gonna go with yes. I don't think there's much I can do to defend myself. You know you can't. At least not yet. Whoa, 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 lady. Put the axe down. Okay? I've like... We started off on a very sexy foot, and now 2 people are threatening me very early on here. I don't know how we're going to naturally segue from axe wielding to sexy times, but this game's going to try. Oh yeah? Not yet? Hey, Naxus, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Alright, AMA, everyone. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. We're doing a speed round, are we? This is a timed quiz and will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. I don't know how much effort goes into a novelty dating sim, but I'm going to go with it probably doesn't matter that much. How attractive would you say you are? Not at all. I never thought of myself as attractive. Well, watch it. That's bullshit. You're beautiful, you hear me? Oh, thank you, game. But no. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Super strength sounds unwieldy. Invisibility? Oh, that's true. That's what he can do. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. Oh, he's one of those people. What was your best subject in school? Math, because I'm a cool person. And no, that's the actual answer. Probably math. The only thing that makes sense when you think about it. I mean, it is the purest of sciences. I may not be really smitten with this guy, but at least his head seems to be screwed on tight. What's your favorite animal? I don't know what that is, but yeah, that thing. I'm gonna have to look that up. Mustelid's 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is. And you're just opening some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? I didn't think it was going to result in an Easter egg. I just thought it was funny. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. Oh, it's a ferret. Okay, I didn't technically lie, because I've never interacted with a ferret in my life. What's your favorite color? We'll go with red. I don't want to play my hand too early with the 3-day-old corpse. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word. Okay. What's your dream job? And a club promoter, but astronaut, because okay, that wasn't actually my dream job, but I mean, everyone when they were a kid wants to go to space, so I mean, like, I feel like it's a dream that everyone's had at one point in their life. It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing. Forever. Best flavor of ice cream. Horse. Out of these three, vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. I think I'm seeing a pattern here, guys. Same. Same here. But what does pain even taste like? I don't think you can quantify that into a taste. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Okay, see now, Wraith seems to be trying to just agree with everything I say. Not attractive, man. Be yourself. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? I mean, we are on a beach. This would be the appropriate time to talk about ice cream. Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. It's too late. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even for faceless voices. I've probably been very inconsistent with the voices so far. I apologize. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. I'm gonna die. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure this group wants to start getting to know you then. I don't know what I just said. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. I will agree with strongest. I'm going to disagree with richest and smartest. I mean, he might be the richest. I don't know how you quantify money on this island or in this society. But I'm going to go with he's definitely the strongest. Oh, like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Wraith is gonna be the outcast, isn't he? I am Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I'm not like other fuckboys. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. I am in love with you. That's probably a weird thing to say about a dead woman, but I am smitten. I know that she's got, like, stuff sticking out of her skin and she's scarred up, but you know what? I can look past it. I'm not shallow. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Actually, that speaks to me on a personal level. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not to take part. The Spirit is woke AF, guys. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. I'm pretty sure this is relatable by most of the population. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. That axe is gonna get me down if you don't, like, back off. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Okay, no, she's kind of freaking me out. She's coming out a little strong. Coming out a little strong. Both literally and figuratively. Just a little strong. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I mean, I'm quite okay with the slightly dismembered body that's going on in front of me right now. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just created a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. What did you just call her? I will defend my lady's honor. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Only sometimes, guys. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. Look, frankly, if two of these people are going to mix and match, it's going to be those two. That's why she likes it. Don't speak to me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise we'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Oh, I just skipped that. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I don't think I want to hang out on a boat alone with you either. No, I hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. This guy stabs people, but he's upset about wealth. What about hanging out by the pool? I'm gonna be honest, in real life, that's the most boring thing in the world. I am not a beach person. I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? A game with the axe? Why? Like, that is not how you play volleyball. I don't know the rules of volleyball, but I'm pretty sure there's no axes involved. We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right now. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Well, the Trapper is just oozing masculinity, but I feel like it's toxic masculinity. And also, if there's anyone here that's going to kill me, it's going to be either the one with the axe or the one with the bloodied up fists. Since I am not sold on the Wraith right now, I guess I'll go to the lounge and hang out with the Spirit. Not because I'm shallow and am just super attracted to this undead lady, but I feel like this is the safer, less boring option. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. You kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to relax. I'm not preoccupied with anything. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Yeah, my move would just be to not exert myself in the first place, and then exert myself even less if I got a break. Okay, her face is gone. But I like the color of her eyes. You can just get lost in those eyes. I'm still okay with this. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. Oh, it's Claudette and Dwight, I'm guessing. Why are they here? We're all gonna die, aren't we? For one moment, this is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. And they pose, apparently. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. And they get minimum wage. They're the only help remaining on the island, because the rest of them are dead. This place we call Murderous Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with the nervous energy that's starting to give me the creeps. I don't know, their pose tells me they're very sure of themselves. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities, unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. I don't know if these two escorting me anywhere is going to make me more safe. I really don't think at the end of the day they're going to be able to do anything to stop the giant muscular man with the mask that looks like he could crush both of them with his feet. At least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? These two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Alright, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. There's much fancier accommodations than this island. Jesus, and this is the one I wash up on? It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. It doesn't quite have the charm this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. That's where all the DLC characters hang out. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? I mean, we already went over this. Finally, freedom from the preposterous presence that the four of us must be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place. I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill everyone. It turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. Why is everyone carrying a weapon? This doesn't seem very safe. How am I supposed to get relaxed and get to know you when you're brandishing a sword in my face? So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Wow. She's thanking me for showing up. Can say I've never had a woman thank me for showing up. And I'm married. Are we threatening to end each other again? No, it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick.
is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight?
Yeah, right. So, what do you be having? So I don't drink, like, at all. So I have no idea how, like, any of these taste. This sounds manly, though. Ideally today, I could use something strong. Scotch on the rocks. Caledon uncorks a very expensive-looking bottle on top-shelf liquor and pours you a glass.
Do enjoy.
Who would drink that? Smells like kerosene.
You need to embrace the burning.
Burning. The burning?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you embrace that? Burning is Ray Civilization. No, I can't even think about it.
Well, then don't. No skin off my back, you weirdo. Come to think of it, strong, expensive, better the longer you leave it locked in the basement. Scotch is the best.
Don't threaten me with a good time, sir. Trapper guzzles half the bottle and burps. It'd be disgusting if it wasn't so. No, disgusting is exactly what it is.
Since we've fulfilled your requests,
it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch.
Icebreaker time! I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar.
You don't think it would be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it would be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. Yeah, I've played the game. I've literally never seen him in a hat either. Although, to be fair, I've never seen Spirit in a hat. Whatever.
If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd.
I was a nerd. Can guarantee you I was never part of an improv group. Methinks a certain someone dost protest too much.
Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books. Novels, comics, or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind.
A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. They were more enthusiastic about drinking. I mean, I was really enraptured with her looks, but so far she speaks to me the most because I was not into sports and I'm not into drinking. Books is the closest thing so far.
Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Naxius, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious.
She means because this is an island of horror villains. Also, the books are all in the public domain.
Nothing too modern. Humanity has gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've only read Dracula and Frankenstein. And Dracula was awful. I mean, like, it had some good points, but there was, like, 250 useless pages in that book. So I guess out of what we got here is Frankenstein. I could say books no thanks, but that would be a lie, because I do like books. Putting words in my mouth here, I just said I read it. Goddamn game. I didn't actually read it, but I've seen 3 movie versions of Frankenstein. They've all been pretty good. You know, you can lie to make yourself look smarter. They're killers, not mind readers. Oh, that's a good one. Seeking knowledge, but finding only death? Yeah, I've been there. I can't say that my experiments have been as successful, but, well, fingers crossed. And fire? Don't get me started. Experiments? Crap. Not again. I swear every excuse you give him, it's this talk about... Shut up! Did you just tell me to shut up? Fight! Sorry. Don't be a wimp. Technically, both of you are already, like, dead. I don't know. You could probably be locked in an internal fight that would see no outcome, so have at it.
Take it from me. This one likes to think he's a scientist, but he's actually the monster. Can't I be a little of both? Like I said, I haven't actually read it, but that sounds smart enough that I'd be willing to believe it's the true meaning of the story. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. This lady is not being modest, and I'm okay with that. I mean, look at these thighs. Woo! Gee, put the axe down! Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eyes. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. I am not going to try and do an accent. I draw the line at accents, so... Great idea! Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the only one who gets to make the rules, so... I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Because out of everybody here, Trickster was kind of the craziest. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Tulu. Well, that was random. There probably isn't even a secret ending. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap. Spin, that is. But let's be clear, this isn't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. Also, we don't want this game to be rated 18A. All makeouts will happen and out of view of the public eye. Real romantic-like. Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar. But not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Next, you're up. I'm terrified of what's about to happen. You grit the ball in your hand. You put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. Down bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Where the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? I think I get it. It's a spinner. Ready. Away we go. Spin the ball and see who you're gonna smooch. All of these outcomes are probably still gonna somehow lead to my death, so I don't think it really matters. So I'm just gonna look away and click. Oh no. This was probably the darkest timeline. You got Trapper. You two are meant to be. Psych, you have to actually spin multiple times to get the real result. First to get it to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now, get your spin on. Really? You got Trapper. Okay, I kind of just clicked at random, but, like, this feels a little rigged. Oh, I got Spirit. Okay, so it's not completely rigged. I got Spirit again. I got Wraith. This is becoming real exciting, guys. We're just gonna see. I'm gonna see. Can I get like 2 on each before I get an actual result? Let's see. Nope. I'm gonna smooch Spirit. Probably the best outcome. But somehow, because I feel like it's the best outcome, this is probably the one that's gonna kill me the fastest. Spirit is your true match. Hey, I unlocked an achievement. Casual minigamer. Ooh. Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across the beach towel at Spirit, lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Spirit takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. I am very intimidated right now. Something about this face, this doesn't feel comfortable anymore. Got some Yandere vibes going on. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. So how I sweat every day. Thanks, game, for pointing that out. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross her out. So completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Spirit, we... This sounds exactly how I would act in real life in this situation. I have some bad news for you. I have something in my teeth, don't I? I think it might be seaweed. I have no idea how long I was in the ocean. No, well, maybe, but that's not what I was going to say. It's not happening. Not now. Maybe not ever. If they think I'm going to make out with some stranger just because a bald told me to, they've got another thing coming. And so do you. Namely a katana, into your heart, if you even tried to make a move under such absurd circumstances. I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I know. You seem pretty harmless. And not at all that bad to kiss, if I were interested. Which I'm not at this moment in time. Are we going to tell them we kissed? We are. I'm not above lying to get what I want. So the thing about me not being that bad to kiss, was that a lie to get me to play along? If you want to know the truth, figure it out for yourself. But don't expect this life to just hand you gifts like me. All I was ever handed was pain and suffering. Treat me well, and I'll return the favor. Otherwise, try a different route and see what happens. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we can only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on the island. But dinner's being served right away, we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. When there are so many more interesting things to die from. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. But, unfortunately, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Would leave us on a good cliffhanger. What kind of meal can we expect? Will it be a good meal? Probably not. It's probably going to be more of those heads that I found on the beach. Or it's going to be me. They're probably going to eat me. And not in the fun way. But that will wait until next time. If you liked the video, please click like and comment down below. It really helps out. Subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you guys in part 2 of this experience. I'll see you guys in the next video.